the artistic directors of iOrpheus Live, William Duckworth and Nora Farrell. Here we are. Hi, great to see you. Can you hear?
Hi, Paul. Great to see you.
Fabulous. I've just enjoyed the movie. I've got a couple of questions. Bill, can you tell us a little bit more about your thinking about the music, internet culture, what led you to this point of the project?
Sure, I'll be glad to. And first, let me say it's nice to see you again. It would be nice to be back in Brisbane. We had a wonderful time, and thanks to Paul Davidson for such a wonderful documentary. Nora and I have been working online for about 10 years. We're really happy that Music 2.0 is coming along because we've spent the past decade working in Music 1.0. Our web project Cathedral went online in June of 1997. It was the first interactive work of music and art online. It consisted of a website, new virtual instruments that we created, and a live band that played both in concert and online. Our first 5 years of development culminated in 2001 in a 48-hour webcast that streamed 34 concerts live from 5 continents. Between 2001 and 2005, we established the presence of the Cathedral Band, both live and online, and married it to the online PitchWeb band that we had created. And we gave concerts around the world, including some in Australia in 2002, in Japan in 2003, and in various places in New York in 2004 and 2005, including the Cutting Room and the Winter Garden. And then for the past 2 years, 2006 and 2007, we've been working on an Orpheus trilogy. And what you just saw was the third part of that trilogy. It began in April of 2006 as an iPod opera that was podcast in 26 episodes, ending in February of 2007. We ended the project live and on stage in Phoenix, Arizona in February of 2007, and then into the streets of South Bank Precinct, Brisbane in August of this year, 2007. In all of this work online, one of the things we found out is that people are willing to organize themselves into community. Look at Flickr, look at Facebook, and for creative artists, what that gives us is the ability then to blur the distinction between the amateur and the professional. And it allows for elements of chance, because the collective contributions of people online always have uncertain outcomes. So when Nora and I look at the future, what we're seeing is an entirely new landscape made possible by Music 2.0 that involves availability, portability, collectivity, and communications. And we can talk a little bit about that later if you'd like to.
Lovely. Thanks, Bill. We will. Nora, where's your technology imagination going to take you? What do you think the future holds? What do you think comes up next?
Well, our future is clearly orienting towards object-oriented authoring. That's where the future is taking us. For the next 18 months, we'll be offering courseware for 3 music titles, as Bill is a highly regarded textbook author as well. The U.S. publishing industry is currently undergoing a tremendous change that seems to me to be redefining the concept of the book as we know it. The emphasis is on providing a customized learning experience with print and digital material closely integrated as courseware, rather than the old model of media supplemental to the print material. So the 10th edition of this book on music fundamentals will be the lead music title in Thompson Gage's new Learning Lot portal, which is a database driven content management system which employs all of the features that we've come to identify as Web 2.0, video, audio, blogs, RSS feeds, to extend and enhance the print material. Plus, we'll be providing a skills assessment piece for the students that generates a custom set of practice exercises, finely tuned to their individual level and learning need. Bill and I are also co-editors of the new music appreciation title for Prentice Hall, called Music iAppreciation. It's organized around the core theme of the click wheel, and learning is reinforced by leading students to create and publish their own custom playlist that traverses music through time and genre. I built a wiki, which we're using to author the print version and the website simultaneously. Each of our 8 contributing authors posts the material, and editing and annotation is ongoing. This authoring model is first for Prentice Hall, and we're finding it a really efficient way to build and organize the material. And creatively, we're throwing ourselves into the mobile phone. Bill and I feel very strongly that this is the future of computing, or at the very least, the place where we want to focus our energies as creative artists. And the present state of mobile software development feels very similar to where the web was in 1996. And it isn't that hard to imagine where it could take us. And if we're right, I hope you'll invite us back in a few years to talk all about Phone 2.0.
Lovely, for sure. Listen, please stay with us. I hope the internet connection doesn't drop out.